The beauty of surfing is to start paddling, you are suddenly gone from the planet Earth. You're in the wild. I'm Bob McTavish. I'm the guy that founded McTavish Surfboards and Apparel. And I've been surfing nearly 70 years. Back in the 60s, we were social outcasts. Surfers were such a minority that you were immediately a comrade if you had a board on your car. Surfing, it started in the 40s in Australia, going straight to the beach on these big long toothpicks. But in '56, the Californians arrived for the Olympics in Melbourne, and they brought with them balsa boards. Suddenly we could turn, but it became a pivot turn, not vertical. No vertical turns. Everything was just pivot, aim and run. I stowed away to Hawaii on a ship in 1963, and I was very disappointed to see the international surfers still only two-dimensional, yearning to utilise the vertical face. Started to cut the boards down shorter and shorter. By '72, we'd achieved a high-planing short surfboard that could go almost anywhere on a wave. They weren't displacement sitting in the wave, they were sitting on top of the wave. So you had the freedom to skate all over it with great acceleration, great top speed, plenty of manoeuvrability. Very delighted to be engaged in that part of surfboard development. When I saw Bruce Brown's movie, Barefoot Adventure and Slippery When Wet, they had a couple of snaps of guys making boards. That's me. I'm going to be a board maker. I started off in 1962. I was sanding, I got the job sanding in the backyard, covered in dust. Ugly, horrible job. But I'd hang out with the shaper and he gave me a few pointers, let me shape one, which would take me several days. A few months I graduated to one board a day, and that grew into 3 or 4 a day. I'd become a capable shaper. The demand then was for basically foam copies. You put the template down and drew it out. It was the same template over and over and over again. You rounded the rails the same each time. But every week and a half, I'd shape myself a board that was different and get it in the water and ride it for weeks or a month. Then I'd swap it off for another one. So yeah, I was experimenting from the day I started shaping.
Okay.
Thank you very much. When I heard Bespoke Post were going to handle a high quality product of ours, I went, this is good, this is a step in the right direction, and I'm keen to support this and move ahead with them. Okay, John Lee, it's nice to meet you, mate. You were a surfer?
So, I mean, I've been surfing since I was 12.
Wow.
I learned in San Diego when I first moved from the Philippines.
And then my cousin had given me a board that was shaped by skip fry. So I just kind of taught myself how to surf.
I can't believe you got a skip fry as your first board. We've been friends since 1967.
Really?
And whenever he comes to Australia, we catch up. Okay, so do you surf longboards much?
As a kid, I used to surf a lot. Nowadays, I'm finding myself surfing longboards more, only because, you know, I have mushy waves.
I don't have any equipment that can do both.
But in Hawaii, I surf longboards every now and then, but it was primarily shortboards.
You could ride 1 foot mush and successfully move fairly fast through mush on a low rocket mid length, which I'm talking 6'8" to 7'6", around those realms. Have you thought of putting one of those in your quiver? Shaping a surfboard, you start off, you've got to establish a concept. And so when a customer comes in, first I ask, what boards have you got in your quiver? Where do you surf? How frequently do you surf? What do you want this board to do to fit in with your quiver? Will you be surfing it regularly, or is it going to be a collector's piece? Does a wing pin sound an attractive template for you?
Yeah, I've never tried it, but I'd love to.
Good, because the wing does create that looseness that you mentioned. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. So, with the custom board, I do send you a few photos of what I'm thinking from our catalogue, and then we can fine tune the shape. And then we move to colour. Once we've established what they want, then I've got a mental picture and start to work on it. You're eliminating foam and bulk that you don't need till you get down to the mental picture. You know when you're finished is when all the ingredients have added up and there's the picture you had in your mind. We're small fry, but we're quality. There are dozens of us around the world where passion has got us to this point. Bespoke Post is in the business of picking up these little brands and giving them a voice, getting them out there. We're not building stuff that's thrown in the trash bin after 12 months or 6 months. And we're building products that reflect our approach to surfboards and surfing. So our apparel is the same, high quality, durable, fits well, works well, and it's beautiful. I wanted to be an architect, I wanted to be a doctor. I had big ideas. And when I committed fully to just going surfing, and that's it, that hunger to push ahead into exciting realms didn't die. The wave approaching, there's no one around because I was just surfing with a couple of friends. It's coming straight to me. It's a gift. I see this gift coming